And so this is the third part of the video, which is one same long video, but I've just separated it into working sessions. Right, what I just did is enter the game, log on to one of my random characters. In this case it's Crafty, my god forgotten and forsaken guardian DPS, and I've recorded a quick video. Finally I can find which one it is. Right, of course, because now I'm recording I have to switch back to the one screen only. This is the video, it's only half a minute long and I'm gonna insert it here. Listen to what I'm talking about. You also want to have the relics from the Torn event. This is the portion of my video guide or tutorial where I tell people what my advice is to use in the slot relic, and that's why I'm gonna show you guys a very short and simple video where to get the relics, what their cost is, and the vendor location, basically. You want to have the relics from the Torn event are available and very cheap. You need a little bit of reputation, but unless you're very new to the game, you probably have the minimum reputation covered. What I don't want to interrupt me is if I maximize this, you will see that every video comes bundled up with audio, but I can easily unlink and just delete the audio part. This will actually lighten up the end size of the finished product video. This is how they look, and they're available at level, if I'm not mistaken, 20. And let's see, to begin with, I want this video to be, I don't know, smaller. Let's start with smaller, and I have something else in mind. I'm gonna use crop again. So the Torn event, we're starting smaller. I forgot to start with special key spots. And then here, I might actually bring it up to 100 because I want people to be able to read what I'm displaying. But unless you're very new to the game, and I want this to happen right here. So see what I have in mind. Or no, actually, unfortunately I will have to put it right in the very beginning because I want to be able to easily see the map and the reputation. I have the maximum reputation, I have a reason to brag about. Have the relics from the Torn event are available and very cheap. You need a little bit of reputation, but unless you're very new to the game, you probably have the minimum reputation covered. This is how they look, and they're available at level, if I'm not mistaken, 25, 35 and 45. They give you the same. Don't pay attention that this is laggy. It will not be laggy when I finish rendering. It's just that in the preview window sometimes things are a little bit slow. And there is another long pause. I will cut the video here somewhere. I'm gonna apply the default film dissolve transaction to fading out pretty much. And I will, let's see, after I have explored the relics, where the hell I do that? The same stats here. That's the third one. So right here I'm gonna put the endpoint for the 100%, and it will slowly fade out to, let's say, this big, and I'm gonna have it moved up to the top right corner because why not? Let's see what the end effect would be like. Oh no. This was a very bad move on my part. So what I want in the very start is to mark the original position, damn it. Then mark it again here, just in case. I might need to stretch this a little bit. Damn small screen. It's actually not small. And then right here, I want to move the video far and away. I can do that manually here or play with the numbers numerically, writing them down. Let's see, what have I done. The fading in effect will be a lot better again due to the re-rendering process that's gonna happen. And something else I want to do, maybe not yet, let's see at which point it will be useful. Right here I'm thinking let's do a crop. You'll see what I have in mind. We'll activate the crop here. Where the hell is it? Crop. I'll just put key points to all of the 4 positionings, and after that, I want to play with the scaling as well. So let's see, this is 100%, and in the next key we'll see how long it will be. I'll check the animation, and I want to zoom this, not that much, just enough to make it look fun. I want to put the key on this, and then on the next position I'll have it moved like so, a little bit towards the middle of the screen. Go away, mail notifications. Yes, I loaded up the client again. I always have the mails open. And for this one, I want to bring the right crop and mix the 2 pictures on top of each other. Something like that. What do you think? Would that be effective? I'll see if I can come up with an idea for here. Maybe I'll crop it on the bottom as well to make it even more fun. And that would actually allow me to move it a little bit more towards the middle. Like this. I can crop the top as well. Whoops. Like so. Move it a little bit up. You see, I'm doing all of these edits in the very same spot on the timeline, so whatever I do is always overriding the previous setting for the same position in the same time frame. A quick save, because you need to save. I need to boost it a little bit. Let's see, is 135 too big? Not really. I can play a little bit more with it actually. What the hell did I do now? Let's check. Cost. You also want to have the relics. The relics from the Thorn event are available and very cheap. You need a little bit of reputation. Yeah, the animation failed here. Game, you probably have the minimum. But pretty much I need to copy all of these keys and paste them here. Or actually more like here, so the picture will stay static for a longer period of time. Let's see if a big screen will show us something cool. Reputation covered. A little bit of reputation. Something else I could do. Let's see. Right here is when I start my transition, so I can mark this one. This is how they look, and I could just, for an easier use, I will cut it. I will apply a default transition, and this one I'm gonna darken it. So first I'm gonna cut it here. I'm gonna apply another default transition, and I will play with where is it? Presets. Oops, wrong one again. Opacity, that's what I needed. So let's try at 25%. Probably have the minimum reputation covered. This is how they look available at level. You probably have the minimum reputation covered. I think that looks quite is how they look, and they're available at level. Maybe I could boost a little bit the bottom one. How about 25%? Ooh, a lot more. Maybe 30, 32. Yeah, that's good enough. So delete something on the top? No, probably shouldn't. I just want a bigger animation effect. If that looks a little bit better now. To the game, you probably have the minimum reputation covered. Or I could actually boost a lot more the bottom one and just have the relics displayed and not the remaining of the vendor, because I actually want to focus on the relics, not on the remaining items available for this vendor. This will also allow me to boost a little bit more the scale. Damn it, it's scaling in a weird way. I think I like that now. Oh, I've done something very bad here. See, so you're very new to the game. You this is 100. Have the minimum reputation covered. I need to copy these again. Of course, that's what I forgot to do. And I'm gonna get over on top of these, delete them, and paste these because I want this picture to remain static between this dot and this dot. It's a keyframe. Yep, that's a lot better now. With the proper rendering again, it will look a lot smoother and better. I guarantee you. New to the game, you probably have the minimum reputation. See, I'm adding the video on top of my voiceover, and you can clearly notice in the voiceover I wasn't actually sure the levels, but now that I'm actually checking out the video and showing it to you, you will know what exactly is required. What the hell? I don't need these. And I actually want to move this maybe here somewhere. Let's see the ending. This is the end point where the picture stays still. And that's how we are moving it. I think I want to make it even quicker by moving the keyframes closer. Yep, I think that's better now. Maybe if I want to play a little bit more with it, I could add rotation. Okay, how about adding rotation? Again, a full circle, 360. Damn it, what the hell am I typing? Like this. How does it look now? Way too quick. Yeah, way too quick. Need to move it a little bit back backwards. $25. Not mistaken, 25, 35, and 45. And I'm actually not really liking what I've done with the positioning in the very end of the video. Okay, there it is. Let's have it and right here. How about that? It's gonna rotate the full ones from 200 to 35. No, I don't think so. Let's make it 100 and see how this would look now. Oh, maybe what something else I should have done is release the crops. Yep, I want to make this 0, 0, 0, so the picture will look a lot more natural now. Or maybe I actually want to try this. Let's see. If I'm not mistaken, 25, 35, and 45. They give you the same stats and something like that. If not like it in the settings, I will just change these points in these keyframes and I'll edit them until I find the moment where I actually like them. Again, another click and we'll be back with the next part, which is probably going to deal with some extra text overlays and or the outro. My Patreon campaign is an absolutely voluntary and optional way for you guys to support and back me up. By becoming my patron and pledging monthly any small amount, you're directly helping me pay bills and purchase hardware upgrades. Depending on your contribution, I have a special reward for you: early access to videos, behind the scenes materials, and special in-game items. Thank you for considering becoming my patron.
Remember, you can find me also on Twitch, Twitter and Facebook. For my non-Star Wars activities, I invite you to subscribe to my second YouTube channel.